Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Thank you to everyone for joining me for live stream tonight. We're going to go ahead and look at Ukyo. We're going to go ahead and pick him up here. We'll see exactly how he does. We're going to get him and we're going to get his gear. So we're actually going to fully outfit him. The new dimensional hero is on the live servers. So is he worth the money is what everyone is asking. So let's go ahead and try him out. A lot of people still don't know if he's going to be actually obtainable through the Labyrinth store in the future. So there we go. We do have him unlocked. He is very, very cool looking. I love his abilities. The skills on paper look very, very solid, but I want to see exactly how he's going to do. And I want to see how he does with his gear. I know at this point I'm not going to be able to get his gear actually all the way leveled up. So we'll go ahead and we will get his weapon and his helmet. So we'll pick that up. There they both are. And we will go ahead and we will pick up his boots and his chest item too. And the reason I'm buying this is $50 is quite a bit. I'm not sure if the value is going to be there, but I don't want to have to buy these in the guild store. I want to be able to focus all of my guild coin onto T1 stones and T2 stones at this point versus buying the dimensional gear. The only item that I'm still waiting for is Arthur's item, which is his weapon. I've still never seen his weapon, as many of you know. So let's go ahead and we will equip his gear here and we'll go ahead and get him leveled up. So very cool to see all of his gear. I'm going to level it up as much as I can. I do have one T1 stone that I do have in the bag. So we'll go ahead and we will get his weapon leveled up. I'm going to be working on getting his gear a lot better. But I did want to try him tonight. I'm going to try him just with his regular gear. I know it's not going to be ideal because I don't have enough gold to get it all the way leveled up. Then I'm going to put my best gear that I have, all my T2 gear on him, even though it isn't going to be faction specific. We'll go ahead and put the T2 gear on him and see how well he performs in the campaign, how well he does in the tower, how well he does in PvP, see where he's really going to fit into the game. So let's go ahead and we will slide over to the Temple of Ascensions. A lot of people don't know this is where the fusing is done. A lot of people have asked me where exactly fuse them. We're going to go ahead and use Rain is going to be our fuse. So as you can see, it goes level 1 to 5-star ascended. Level, I believe 310 at this point is where I'm at. So there he is, 5-star fused, level 310. So he is fully maxed out 5-star hero, which is what I absolutely love about the dimensional heroes. It's so cool to be able to just have an instant 5-star, and that's why they don't make them that easy to get. And that's why essentially the only way you might be able to get him is if you buy him. Not sure in the future if he is going to be free to play, but he's very, very cool. When he uses ultimate, he's immune to crowd control for 8 seconds, and his attack skill goes up. What I don't know is when his attack skill is increased, does it increase it permanently, or does it just increase it with his skill, or when he uses his ultimate ability? So I'm thinking it's when he uses his ult that his ult's going to do more, but if it's increasing his damage overall when you use his ability, that's pretty powerful. I don't know which way, honestly, that it is at this point. But like I said, looking at it and looking at his abilities, in his signature item, the ability can be used once per battle. After using his ultimate, Ukyo will be immune to all control abilities for 8 seconds. His attack rating will be increased by 20% and his life leech attributes by 10%. So that just makes me think it's going to be for the remaining of the battle. And I have it to the +10 unlocked, as you just seen. Attack rating is increased by 30% and his life leech by 25%. So it'd be very cool if it was just not the 8 seconds that he's immune to crowd control, but the remainder of the battle. So let's go ahead. I know I'm very, very far in the campaign right now, 2856. But what I found is even using him on the test server, as you've seen there, Lucius got pushed back. Ukyo goes right to the front, dies instantly, which is the same problem we have with most of our agility heroes. So what they do is they actually go right to the front, and I'll try him on the bottom, which he'll stay there with Screg for a little bit. But again, Screg hits him 1 or 2. If he doesn't dodge, he dies just like you see there. So might not be the most effective in the campaign. There might be a point where you can use him, depending who he's fighting. Let's go ahead and try him in the tower, floor 367. Again, he pushes Estrelda back. Lucius doesn't follow, so Ukyo dies right off the bat. So unfortunately, like I said, with a lot of agility heroes, Satrana, you see the exact same. She pushes right to the front line. She dies because she doesn't stay behind the tanks, which is their job. Let's go ahead and swap him to the bottom. See if we can see he does the exact same thing. He pushed Mulvis back, started taking damage from Morella, started taking damage from Angelo. Even though this one he survived a little bit longer, Angelo kills him on the enemy side. So definitely going to push back the enemy side, but he has to be able to survive when he gets on that side, and that's the problem with a lot of the heroes. Similar to Titus, he does the same. He pushes right to the enemy side, has a tendency to die as soon as he gets to the enemy side because he lacks the CC. So let's go ahead and try him in a challenger battle. So we're going to swap out Rain. We're going to swap him in. See how he does in this team comp. This is the regular team. And with the Challenger tournament, the Legends tournament, I'm ranked, I think, number 8 right now, which is the highest rank that I've ever had, thanks to the last event that we just had to push the Challenger to get more chests. So definitely hoping to do the Challengers. I would love to see the PvP side of it and be able to make you guys a Legenders PvP, Legend PvP video. Would be very, very cool. But again here, look at the amount of damage that Arthur takes with his shields. He's got a SI 26, but the amount that he blocks is just crazy. So Athalia's on him. He's got Wukong on him. Aziz is on him. Rowan's hitting him. And right there, he almost just one-shotted Athalia right off the bat. So his survivability is just absolutely crazy. Wow. So a ton of damage on that one. Very, very cool to see. But again, Ukyo goes down pretty easy. I'm really hoping PvP is going to be the place he really, really excels. But that's only going to be, only time will tell exactly how well he does. So everything that I've used him in so far with his own gear, which again, the gear is only mythic or the T1 weapon, as well as signature item being a little bit lower. So after we do this, we'll go ahead and we'll put the best gear that we have on him and we'll see how he does. Let's go ahead and look at another PvP match. So we'll just do the regular arena. See how well he does here. And we're going to swap out, I think, just Belinda up here. So let's see. So he'll actually sweep across, push Grez back, which is very good. I mean, that's essentially what you want to do. He comes back to the other side and slides right across to take out Grez again. Looks like he ran to one side just to take out the Skeletal Warriors that Grez is putting up. So here, he does a lot of AoE. So 3 of his 4 attacks are AoE. As you can see there, his little spinning cyclone. When he does his little cyclone attack, not only is he immune to CC with his ultimate, is he's immune to damage. So that could be very, very powerful in the CC aspect of it. And right here, he's on Pharrell. He's flying around everywhere. Does a lot of damage to Skeletal Warriors. Zooms right back to Grez. Which even there with his AoE, he took out Pharrell while he was attacking Grez. And here he's still attacking Grez. And he does also have an ability that he does a knockback. And the knockback does a stun. And that's one of the Phantom Strike ability. When there's no enemies close to him, when he slides over and attacks an enemy, he does a triple strike attack for 180 damage, causing them to be stunned for 3 seconds, which is what you've seen there on Grez when he came over. He actually stunned him, keeping him from summoning any more of his little minions. So let's go ahead and we'll just scoop our gear right off of Falks, which is all T2 gear. So adding a ton of attack rating to him and a ton of defense and a ton of dodge. Let's go ahead the exact same set. So we'll put Yu-Gi-Oh in here with Belinda. I want to try him on the bottom, which a little bit better on the dodge. Once he took a hit there, once Sophia hit him, he went down again, which magic damage can't be dodged short of Kaz with their signature item. So when he's going to that side, just like here, he's the only hero there. Just absolutely got devastated again. I don't know what hero to specifically pair him with to try to keep him alive. He's getting too far away from Merlin's potions. So the support class short of putting maybe Rowan up front. But if he's pushing that far into the enemy team, just like Titus, just like a couple other heroes, tendency to die off the bat. Even there, he almost died. Well, he did die, actually. Pushing Mogus back in the very bottom. So unfortunately, again, he's getting way, way in front of the tanks, which is not very effective on the top with the Strilda. A lot of dodge there, but exact same thing. Well, Lucius went down in that case, but he stayed up a little bit with the dodge. But it doesn't seem like his survivability, even with full T2 gear, is there. Not sure if his signature item would make a difference, because that just increases his attack and his life leech. So what wouldn't really make that big of a difference. And even here I did put defensive relic on him. Again, trying to increase his survivability. So here now, fighting over there against Thane was pretty good. Now he's up top with Belinda, knocking her back and stunning her, which is absolutely huge in PvP. And then his ultimate to finish her off. So it seems like in PvP he is going to be super, super solid because of the knockbacks and the stuns. If you're not carrying the burst damage, which you don't have as much burst in PvP. So PvP, it seems like that is going to be his sweet spot, that he is going to be absolutely awesome in PvP. So let's go ahead and see him. So Shamira's up front, so he knocks back Shamira. He's got a stun there. And then slides, he should slide right back over to her. Which it looks like he's staying on the Strilda there. But there's the ultimate, so making him immune. And he took down Strilda, moves right there to Shamira, again doing the knockback and the stun. Super powerful for PvP. Ultimate ability, and then he'll slide right back into Lucius, doing again the stun. And there's, wow. So his sweet spot seems like it's really going to be PvP. Not so much on the PvP aspect. Look at the amount of damage he does too with quick, fast, stunning attacks, especially if you get his attack up significantly with his signature item. He can do a ton of burst damage and a ton of AoE damage very, very fast, which is going to be very powerful in PvP. He also is the warrior tree, so he is not actually the agility tree. They made him the warrior tree. For the elder tree, not many people use the warrior tree, short of having Nara. That's the only hero that people have really used, but even there, he knocks Shamira away, comes back right on top of her, stuns her. Very, very cool for PvP. Can have some uses in the campaign, but I think PvP is really going to be the sweet spot, even there over 6 million damage. So let's check out the Challenger tournament. Again, I'm really hoping that I stick with the Challenger tournament here. We're going to go ahead and fight number 6. Hopefully we can take this team down. He's going to be right up against K-Sauce in the very front. Here he'll actually slide over to K-Sauce, push him right back, which Iran grabbed a hold of everybody. But the little circle in there full of AoE damage is where he just absolutely shines. Now, of course, Brutus has got the immunity. Perfect sleep from Tassie. But it just seems like even the way that he stays on top of a target is going to be very powerful for PvP. So super excited I got him. Glad he finally got released today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of him if you're using him, because we do get the 7-day trial. So you can actually check him out for 7 days. See what you think. Like I said, let me know in the comments what groups you're building him with. How well he's performing, if you're using him in the campaign, if you're using him in the tower. Just a lot of questions, especially with the new hero. A lot of guildies have actually been looking at him, looking at some research, seeing where he's really going to fit in. Initially, it seems like PvP is really going to be the sweet spot where he is going to perform really, really well. For heroes is going to be the PvP aspect of it, because he attacks so fast and he has some stuns. But the survivability in the campaign right now, I feel, is pretty questionable. But it's only kind of pretty generic test. I'm not sure how much damage he does to guild bosses, stuff like that. But we'll keep testing him and we'll keep seeing exactly how well he is performing. So we won, that moves us to Champion 6. Hopefully we can stay there. So again, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really hoping that we can hit the Challenger tournament and make a video out of that. It would be very, very cool to see. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you're testing them. And as always, thank you guys for watching.